Hello guys. I intend to start a video series with many useful videos dealing with the serious topics such as from selecting a proper spouse, having quality married life, to avoiding divorces, and finally surviving a divorce. I am starting this series with the first video titled Basic Structure of Any Relationship. I will start by asking you a question. What is a relationship in simple terms? Please pause the video and think, and once you get an answer, then resume. Relationship is nothing but when two persons come emotionally close. They may be just friends, close relatives, spouse, or persons in love. If we intend to make any relationship successful, what should we do? For this, we have to observe and conclude. Observe how people behave in any relationship. You yourself can analyze how you behave with people in your life. Take for example, your close friend. How did you become close to him? Being just friendly is different than being a close friend. Maybe he helped you and you helped him back. Or at times when you needed assistance and no one was there to help you, he came and did the job. Maybe he saved your life once, or took a beating on your behalf, or helped you come closer to your crush. Or leaving aside all of this, he may have just behaved very nicely with you when you were depressed. All this also applies for the stuff you did for your close friend. It may be he or a she, doesn't make any difference. So if you give a deep thought on all what I stated above, you'll conclude that, simply spoken, a relationship depends on give and take. Period. This unfortunate statement I just made will and should displease many, but what I said is a fact. This also applies to our closest relationships, such as an emotional relationship between a husband and wife who are extremely deeply in love. The love they proclaim is so deep that they can die for each other. I have seen such couples who were so deeply in love and then got married. Leave alone dying for each other, they even disliked seeing each other's face later on. Let's take an example and put you, that is the person who is watching this video, in this example. In your life there must be at least one person whom you deeply love. Such a person who, if leaves you, will make you feel empty. Now, what if such a person starts verbally abusing you daily from today, stops caring for you and stops doing all those things which he or she used to do for you? Just after 1 week you'll start getting repelled from him or her. After a month or so, depending on the intensity of his or her behavior, you'll literally start rethinking on the relationship. Now, let's assume the particular person does not verbally abuse you but just stops helping you in all the ways. That person now, when interacting with you, is neutral in tone, not abusive but not even friendly. Even then you will feel dejected, as you'll miss the warmth or kindness of that person. The point I wanted to make is, almost all relationships in our life are based on how much we want from the other person, and for that person how much he or she can get from you, and how much we get from each other. If we get pretty much what we want from the other person, we are satisfied. Now let me give an example of a newly born baby. Let's say you had a newly born child. You will deeply love him. Why? What do you get from the child? He can give you nothing. Then why you are doing everything for him? The reason is simple. You are indeed getting love back from that child, his innocence, his cute face, his beautiful smile. That's the reason you are doing so much for him. Now let's assume the child is born with a rough skin, a beard like that of a grown-up man. The child is also behaving like an adult, matured person. Will you have the same emotions for him? Not really will be your answer. This is the reason God gave so much innocence and cuteness in looks and behavior to small children. That's the defense mechanism. Coming back to our main topic, I am not saying we all work according to the give-and-take policy purposely, but this is our second nature. Of course, there are exceptional cases in which one or both the members in a relationship selflessly are devoted to each other. This selflessness comes from the true love for the other person. Love for God, which is most of the times selfish from our side, is sometimes true. Love for the country is another such example. So guys, this is what relationship is all about. So if you want improvements in it, you have to know it properly. That's what we just did. We just saw a raw and unpleasant definition of it. Now we can go a step further and contemplate on how to improve it. Please watch out for next videos in this series. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so that you will come to know about my future videos on marriage, divorce and avoiding the later. Please check the below description to find information about the future videos which I plan to record. Thank you very much for watching.